Kakitaan, a movie set on Taiwan's eastern coast from 1911 to 1985, is about an Amis folk hero and Chief Kulas Mahengheng. The director hopes that the movie will give the Amis another reason to be proud while helping the public understand the indigenous way of life.
Let me introduce Mahengheng, a well-known folk hero and peace lover. Through his story, I hope to make the Amis, as well as the general public, aware of our ancestors' heroic feats.
Shooting for Kakitaan is set to start soon. The film will depict the history of Kulas Mahengheng, the most important Kakitaan or chief in Amis Fanglangao community. Mahengheng was made chief at the age of 24. At the time, several communities were fighting over land and hunting grounds. Mahengheng resolved the quarrel between the Amis in the Lithao community and the Durugu through use of his courage and wits. In 1896, when the Japanese military entered Taiwan, Mahengheng negotiated a deal that required that the Japanese respect the Falangao community's women, not tax their crops or invade their land. After the Japanese agreed, Mahengheng partnered with them to fight off Kin soldiers in an area that is now part of Hinoti community. In 1900, he was invited by Japanese officials to inspect communities in Hualien and Taitung. Everywhere he went, locals threw banquets to welcome him. Throughout his life, Mahengheng always fought for those in need, becoming a hero to the Amis.
I have seen many documentaries and productions about the indigenous, but from the Han Chinese perspective, I believe that having it produced and directed from an indigenous perspective is more meaningful, most important, and reveals the truth behind the history. This makes it a national treasure. Turning this story into a TV movie will enable future generations to understand that the previous generations were filled with great people. This is very important.
The director hopes that after he notifies the communities of his intentions, they will unite and help raise $50 million over 6 months. If all goes well, Maya Yushigu hopes to start shooting in the spring of 2010. TITV Weekly.